Ricky Burrows here from Ricky Insurance Travels. Wanted to give you some used RV buying tips because I know some of you are looking out there for an RV, been seeing the videos and saying, I want an RV. I want to get out there. I want to see these amazing things in America. I just want to get out there, I want to just go. Well, that's great and all. And I want you to do that. And I want you to pay attention to what I'm about to tell you, because driving an RV is something that you really need to be careful with because it's a house on wheels. It's got a big load. It's got a lot of things you need to consider. So one of the things you really want to consider is, did the owner take care of it? The previous owner could have been a scumbag. He could have been a, a really good mechanic, and he took really good care of it. We were fortunate enough in this RV. It's a Ford V10 Triton. I had to think about that because I don't just remember it right off the top of my head. Uh, where this guy took care of it, he all he had was he worked on Corvettes. He fixed Corvettes. He worked on his bike. That was his hobby. He loved doing it. So if you're coming across somebody who is trying to sell their RV, check out their garage. What do they got in there? Do they got bikes? Do they do a lot of off-roading? If so, they probably have to take care of those things and fix it all the time. So you want to consider those things. Another thing is that the tires, like, we blew out a tire, and that was a really scary thing, and it became like an expensive thing. It would cost us around $3,000 to get all brand new, six of them Michelin, the highest quality tire out there, because we were scared. We didn't want to blow a tire. We were 1,000 miles into our journey. So you want to check your tires so that there's a manufacturing date. This is a DOT, and then there's several numbers. There's the month that it was, the week that it was made, and then the year. So it'd be like 1406. That would be the 14th week, which is like, I don't know, 14 weeks. That's like mid-March, and then 2006. You want to have tires that are no every 7 years they say get your tires replaced, and in the front they say get your tires replaced every 5 years. So that's something to strongly consider. Another thing is that when you're going up and down these hills, there's something that's called brake fade, and I didn't know this until my brakes stopped working altogether as I pulled into an RV park. I'm not kidding you. We actually pulled in, and then my foot went all the way down to the ground, all the way down to the floor, and the vehicle kept going. And then I asked a few people around the motorhome, and they said, "You have brake fade. It's because you're constantly pushing on the brakes." So we were going down some mountains, and it just kept going. We just kept like slamming on the brakes, letting go, slamming on the brakes, letting go. And when you do that, the brakes actually stink like really bad after 20 minutes of doing that. So you want to shift it into a gear that's low enough that can actually slow the vehicle down and drive down. It's actually kind of difficult to do. Um, if you don't know what you're doing. So there's those points. If I can think of anything else, I will make another video, and that is some very good points that you want to consider. You want to think about. So I'll see you on the next video.